What's up, guys? It's Wacka. I'm joined here with Ryan. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yo, I'm Ryan, or I don't freaking know. Let's go.
I don't freaking know, Ryan.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Oh gosh, I just got off work, so he's gonna be carrying this video
I'll
because I'm
bet.
tired. So this week we have, I think, 6 games to watch. One got delayed because TRK went on vacation and decided not to tell anyone until the week of. Um, and then the other game was a forfeit because I promised Rage that he'd get a forfeit win, considering I didn't think anyone would pick up Chick's team, considering it was 0-4. And then someone picked it up like the day after I promised forfeit win, so both of them get forfeit win. Yay! So,
Yay.
first off, we got Yeg57 versus Chocolate Lab. Yeg has Arcanine Hisui, Mega Heracross, Terra Equinid, Dugtrio, Hisui and Gudra, and Aromatits, all female except for his Arcanine.
Ooh.
And then we got Chocolate Lab with the Zygarde 10%, Lycanroc, Darmg, Mega Pidgeot, Volcarona, and Cobalion. We got some nice gender diversity there. We got 2 non-binaries and 2 males and 2 females.
Wow. Perfect inclusion.
Very important, by the way.
Jake's
So-
clearly a feminist.
Jeg messed up. He thinks it's like Women Appreciation Month or something. So what are your thoughts about the matchup?
Well, Chalk loves his focus sashes. I learned that when I faced him. So I'm definitely expecting to see some focus sashes on his side.
I'm predicting at least like 2. It's probably just like the 2 dogs at least, and then we got like Scarf, Darm, or Zen mode. I think he ran Zen mode last week. And Pidgeot has to run the Mega Stone.
Okay. Yeah.
Volk has to do the boots, and then Cobalion.
Volk is interesting against the Arc. It seems difficult to do much, but if that gets chipped down, maybe.
Considering that Arcanine is usually like more offensive, or that it wants to be more offensive, like I think you'd be surprised. I think Giga Drain does quite a lot at +1, but you have to chip down Arcanine like quite a bit, so it's a little bit difficult. And then honestly, versus like the Gudra and like the Arena Trap Dugtrio plus Araquanid with the Water Bubble and Rock Blast Heracross, like Volcarona does seem a little bit rough. And I feel like Aromatisse might be able to 1v1 that too. But I don't know.
Jake can just like spam buttons with Araquanid, and then if that's like, even if it's like a Scarf Adamant Dugtrio, in order to trap like the Scarf Darm, that it looks like he can kind of trap and kill everything other than the Pidgeot.
I think that's what I recommended to Jeg too, because he was like, "Oh, I face Chocolab, and I lose to G-Darm." I'm like, just like trap it with Dugtrio.
Yeah.
And you don't miss Stone Edge. So, I guess I'll play. I feel like he led with Dugtrio.
Led with it. Interesting. It's not something. I mean, it makes sense if he's trying to catch the Lycanroc or the Cobalion. So
it was either that or like he was trying to catch the G-Darm lead. Because I feel like G-Darm is not a bad lead in a lot of games either. It just clicks U-turn, forces a switch into a Fatmon.
Yep.
We got leftovers.
He can switch into Araquanid. He can get his webs up pretty freely here if he wants to.
Yep. DD Zygarde.
Ooh.
Oh, Outrage. Okay.
Nice prediction.
Arrows. That does a lot.
Huge arrows.
Then we got Sash number 1.
Sash. Wow, so we can just claim another one here.
Outrage.
Oh, that's.
I feel like Chocolate Lab this season kind of predicts a lot. His team is kind
you just click 1,000 arrows. If he goes into Araquanid, then you just click Outrage the next turn. Like it's
right.
Chalk gets to defog those.
Like there was no point in Jeg switching out ever, because Aromatisse has kind of a bad matchup versus everything else. Disable.
Yeah. Sheesh. No hurricanes for you.
U-turn into the Lycanroc. Is it gonna Terrasilize? Is Jug gonna Terrasilize? Oh my god.
Ooh.
I don't think he's done that yet.
Sheesh. Sash.
Into Sash number
Wow. Big Sash. You can just click CC and claim a kill for free,
Stone Edge.
but he goes for Edge.
Oh, that 8. What? I know it's at
Surprising for
-1,
Stone
but
Edge.
that's still 8.
Yeah,
And then it missed. Is he
Ooh.
gonna get up rocks? Yeah, he is.
it's at the rocks. Big damage.
I kind of
Pick
thought
off
that the
kill there.
Arcanine might have like extreme speed or something.
G-Darm, but just clicks Earthquake to claim a kill. Oh, it goes for the crash against an Arcanine. That's crazy. Jake can trap with Dougie.
And misses the KO.
That's tough.
Rip. He
He's locked in.
would probably killed if this wasn't like any HP.
I'm surprised he didn't
investment.
go into Arcanine right here.
Yeah,
Locked into Icicle Crash.
I know Heracross can eat this, but like if it flinches, then it dies. The next turn,
Yeah,
unless Chocolate Lab misses.
I feel like
Flinch.
keeping Heracross healthy for
Trailblaze. Oh,
Okay,
to
that
be
makes
fair,
more
that
sense.
was
That's
like
why
his
you
best
wanted to go into
opportunity
it.
to set up, unless he.
Yeah, you can't really Trailblaze on anything else.
Oh,
And
does
you can
Heracross
pick off
just win?
Corona pretty cleanly. I don't think it Oko's Cobalion, but it might.
With close combat?
I think it was, if I remember, it's Chople.
Oh, Cobalion's Chopple, it might be.
So I don't know why I didn't go into it first.
Yeah, he probably
Back
should have
back
went this to this
Volk
first.
and Giot.
Maybe because Ironhead didn't kill? I don't know.
Maybe.
Or he thought Ironhead wouldn't kill,
I don't know.
and then he misses Thunder Wave. But I mean, Goodra probably would have broke through at some point. So Jet gets the win.
Yeah.
Interesting
If
game.
he goes Cobalion first, he might just because Cobalion would kill. Then
And I feel like Cobalion
Cobalion
could
kills
probably.
Arcanine.
He is
it
Sacred
kills
Sword. So
with Life Orb, yeah. So he probably wouldn't Oko Gudra. Like he would get it low enough until either Volcarona or.
we also don't know what the Goodra was, but I doubt it's Chople for Cobalion.
Yeah,
I mean, it would be if I
you
were
never
like
know.
a Chople Berry, it'd be because I'm scared of close combat from Lycanroc or something.
Mhm.
But it's probably like Shuka.
Yeah, shot for 1,000 arrows or something. Or
Yeah,
G-Darm Earthquake. Or just the regular Assault Vest set.
yeah. Even just like that misprediction earlier with the outrage on Aromatisse probably lost him the game there because
Yeah, it's
Lycanroc was
tough to
really
come back
scary
from
at that point.
Yeah.
Heracross would have been able to revenge kill, but beating in the Heracross early would have been big.
Yeah, and even like you still would have gotten like big chip on it. Like yeah.
Yeah. And then I feel like the Dugtrio probably thought it could kill G-Darm, but he probably had like defense investment.
Probably just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
But
for
it
whatever.
makes sense.
Jake's
You don't wanna
tier is.
You don't want to have to risk a Stone Edge there at that point because if you miss, then
Yeah, Earthquake
way
is
worse.
definitely a better play, but I don't know whether or not if it was a roll to kill.
Mhm.
But so our next game,
GG's Jag.
GG's to Jeg and Chocolate Lab. We got L versus Joey. We got the Gligar, Slowking. Is it Megalop, honey? I think it's Megalop.
Yep.
Iron Jug. The Magnet thing and Arctozolt. And versus Charizard X. That thing, Lando T, Lando Tusk, Glamora, Necrozma, Orthworm, and Mantine. Interesting. I think the Mantine is Terra,
It is. I think that's a new transaction for this week that put through.
which is an interesting choice, but I trust
Interesting.
will do something with that.
It's a good defensive Terra, gets recovery, and it's fat,
Yeah,
so we can
Just like
be
losing one of
whatever
its
kind of
weaknesses is probably a good thing.
exactly. Like one thing I noticed about like Yuno's team is that he doesn't have like a fairy type, so spamming dragon moves is like really free.
Oh yeah, Mantine could actually
So-
make for a pretty good fairy probably.
Pretty good bulky fairy, but I could see like bulky steel, poison, anything kind of along
Or
that
like
lines.
or like even like Terra Ground because it has water absorb. If you
Mhm.
wanted like an alternative to Lando,
Yeah,
somehow,
definitely.
if Lando's somehow not better. So we got Jug
Leads with
versus Lando.
Jegulus.
We love these nicknames, by the way, you know.
Great.
So we got the Dark
Big
Pulse.
damage with Dark Pulse. We'll
Voice
see his
Scarf.
specs.
That was Scarf damage? Excuse me?
Big.
Damn.
Dark Pulse is really free. He doesn't switch into it at all right
Yeah,
now.
there is no Dark Pulse switching. I'm surprised that Orthworm 8. And then because
Wonder
he
if that-
knocked... Was that a roll?
Ooh.
Based off of Yuno's reaction, I'm assuming it's a roll.
Yeah, that Dark Pulse damage maybe suggests it's like
And
max
then-
FDF, so.
Scarf Lando.
Scarf Lando, okay.
Or it's just slow
Eventually
Jugulus.
reception into Arctozolt. This is Mega Zardax. This
Yep.
Arctozolt is gonna do nothing to this thing.
Yeah, Zardex does kind of wall this, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Little beak. Yeah, it does nothing.
like it needed to be like Tantrum, and
I
even then,
didn't,
that's
I didn't
not doing
realize that
much
Zardex
damage.
is like a hard counter to Arctozolt.
I think he is like bulky Zardax as well.
And I'm pretty
so-
sure this thing, if I've used Zardex to set up on Gligar before, like low key. Like Gligar
Yeah,
can't
like,
do shit to it.
Yeah, like a sub Swords Dance set or whatever.
Or like
the only
Belly
thing you
Drum
can do is,
Flame
like,
Charge.
toxic. Yeah,
If you could bait the Gligar with like knockoff from Lando, you just like Flame Charge and you just kill Gligar, I think.
Hmm.
Terra Steel, interesting.
Do you think is he Magnet Pull? You think?
Oh, I don't think he's Magnet Pull Magnezone.
No, he's probably
Like,
analytic.
I don't
but if
think
he's Iron
I don't think
Defense,
he'd run Magnet Pull just to bait Orthworm, especially because Orthworm probably has like Earthquake.
Earthquake or Body Press. Yeah,
Yeah, or yeah, even Body Press does a lot, but I mean it's Iron Defense and Magnezone, so maybe Terra Steel kind of hurts the
Yeah.
Mantine a bit though.
I just feel like why would Mantine stay in if it wasn't right? Wouldn't it go to Lando here?
That's true. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Yuno just thinks that it's Magnet Pull and then
Just at this point. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, what else would Terra Steel Mantine do versus Lop, Mag, Gligar, Slowking?
yeah, it's true.
It's like not that great, so you might as well just let it go for chip. And then you just go into this Zard that faster. Hello
Fast. Yeah, it must be like max defense, max HP, no speed.
on Zard. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
probably using it as like his Zolt check. To
Zolt.
be fair.
Yeah. Losing Mantine means the rocks stay up though, but I don't
Yeah,
see
unless-
a lot of.
Unless
There's like
Lando's
no offensive pressure left with Joey's team. Like, there's a full Necrozma for this Lopunny.
Yeah. Power up.
Losing
punch.
Arctozolt that early was
I
kind of
wonder-
tough.
I wonder if like Mega Kick can kill, or if it's like
It's a legacy, right? So
yeah, it is Legacy. It could Mega Kick. It could. If Joey's base.
if it was last
impacts-
resort, if it was
Oh.
last resort,
Oh no, it wouldn't even have killed. Oh, I was. Oh yeah, I forgot about last resort. I was like Giga Impact. I don't even think Lopunny gets that. It should, because I think most fully evolved things get it, but
Mhm.
Necro's gonna get low. It's probably just gonna Moonlight though. Yep. And
it
Slowking
probably
will
wants
select-
to not lose the Necro yet, so it can knock off the Gligar. But I guess Lando can do that too. So
Yeah, I feel like if I were Yuno, I would try and pivot into like Zard or Glamora, just to like get Lando in and knock.
yep. And that
Or
could
I
get
mean, getting
a big hit off
is
here.
good too. I don't know why you'd roost.
I guess he's getting a little bit back, but he's just going to lose it from toxic damage anyway.
Right.
But that puts it in range of Lando hits, so he can just
Yeah,
click it
honestly,
off for
I
free
think
here.
Joey should have been spamming Slack off with Slowking. Just because Zardex had to die to Toxic eventually.
Mhm.
And then he pivots on the knockoff, and then I think Necrozma just kind of wins. Or even
He does
Glamora. I
Glam.
feel like Glamora could probably do something. Toxic Debris. Well, that's probably
He's
useful.
now Slowking's done.
Yep.
Still lives without the Violate. But yeah, now I think Lando just wins here.
Yeah. Scarf.
Maybe
knockoff just
Slowking can
kills.
live one, but yeah.
Yeah, and then you just stall it with Necro because it's burn.
Yeah.
Or
And it doesn't.
Win. GG's. Honestly, both of them played decently well. The
Yeah.
Juggless. I feel like he's used Juggless really well this season.
Hmm.
Like
I've still
it
yet
kinda,
to see
it kind of dies early, but he gets a lot of damage off of it usually.
Yeah, I've still yet to see use Shedtail this season.
Yeah, his Orthworm just dies before.
It's crazy.
That's why Orthworm's 8 points. Wasn't his whole deal was like, it's 8 points Shedtail, bitch.
Yep.
So this next game is Zelda versus me. Zelda's got
Wow.
Tracheon, Blacephalon, Mega Guard, Roserade, Cyclizar, Cresselia. On his part, I was surprised he didn't bring Crocodile because I thought stabs from Crook like absolutely demolished my team. And if you could use Tracheon to weaken my Komao. So I was thinking he'd be like Scarf Moxie Crook. Because once Komao is weakened and like if Superior is weakened or not,
Yeah,
better,
Earthquake
then,
could
like,
easily
then Scarf Earthquake
snowball.
just wins. Yeah, that was basically my thought, and I didn't really prep for it other than I think my Diancie. So, because I actually don't remember any of my prep, to be honest. I actually barely remember this game. So, and then on my side we got Komao, Treads, Reuniclus, Mega Beedrill, Superior, Terra Diancie. He didn't bring his Articuno either, which I thought maybe could come for like Komao, but I guess not. Because I think Articuno is the only reason I didn't go like Klingris Soul in this matchup. Instead, I opted to go defensive. He leads with Roserade, and I know this thing
You
is
could carry
Dazzling.
Gleam. Yeah,
Yep. So hard Beedrill.
that makes sense. You can just get off
Yeah.
a big U-turn.
And I thought that he'd be
Ooh.
crazy to go Tracheon, and then I was like, you know what? Fair enough. But I knock his Life Orb, and I have to switch into pretty much Bandit
Crossword.
Tracheon.
CC.
oh,
He should have
hard
CC'd
treads.
here, but he was
Yeah,
for
if he
stunning.
CC'd, that would have been a decent play, but I mean on his side he probably thought that I wouldn't go Treads, but
Maybe
CC
Reuniclus,
did
yeah.
not. CC did nothing to Beedrill because 4x resist, and I had a lot
True,
of
I guess.
defensive investment. I think just because it didn't need that much speed for the matchup. So I was like, Scarf Treads can come in on the Stone Edge or Rock Slide or whatever the fuck he wants, and then just kill it.
He goes Bless, and he can get a pretty free hit here, but he's the
Yep.
subset again, which
Yep,
is
he's sub Calm Mind. I feel like his Blacephalon never does anything. So it's unfortunate.
No, I think if this was just like specs, it would have been good. I like the stored power.
The
if
sword
he
power tech
stored
is
power,
really good, but unfortunately I
just-
crit him.
You should have
and
clicked Calm Mind instead of sub first turn.
probably.
Gotten 2 Calm Minds up, and then you said he was speed boosting, right?
I actually don't remember if he's speed boosting. I didn't calc the stored power versus coma. Oh,
Because if
So-
you would have clicked Calm Mind instead of sub, he would have been at +2, and then I think maybe
and
that would
then
have
yeah,
killed him.
coma would have died for sure.
And then he would have gotten a speed boost. So
if he
had
was speed
speeds.
boost, and my only switch into that was, I think he
Diancie.
just wanted the chip on Komao because he knew that my Diancie would be able to revenge kill it every time.
Yeah, I think
Although he should not underestimate my sets
I think-
because my
I think clicking
Diancie is not
sub-
walling.
I think clicking sub was the wrong play. I think he should have just clicked Calm Mind right away.
Probably. I think he just thought my Diancie was defensive, but my Reuniclus
Yeah.
is defensive though. It just switches in
The
on
assault
guard.
vest.
And actually, I have been in this situation before where I was using Mega Guard versus I think Reuniclus Tangrowth, and I ran like knockoff on Mega Guard, so I can knock their assault vests and then beat
Smart.
them. So I thought maybe he would do that, but he just opts for teleport, which I think is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then I just go I'm just trying to sack it, honestly. But if I can get a free switch into Reuniclus, I might as well. And then he opts to Mystical Fire for some reason on my
Keeps
Shadow
you
Ball,
low,
and I crit
but,
him. This is just how every game goes with Zelda. Like, he can't stop getting fucked by everything that he tries.
Yeah,
And
nice price
he
there.
Leaf Storms. Beedrill just gets a free kill. And he goes Cresselia. It's kind of sad that Cresselia is the Beedrill switching at this point.
Yeah.
But I just go into Serp. I think Leaf Storm misses the KO, and then I think he Moonblast for some reason, which gets the special attack
Drop.
So, oh, he said in the chat that he clicked the wrong move.
Yeah.
I want to say that he lied, but this is when I find out that the Roserade is Scarf, which is, I think, cool. That both of the Scarf mons this matchup were not typically like Scarf. Trudge just dies. I didn't think that Trudge would die, so I just stayed in. I probably should have went like Reuniclus. And then for whatever reason I don't terrestrialize my Diancie and then kill him with Diamond Storm. I will tell you, Zelda, that I was choice banned Diancie.
Oh man.
He, other than Empoleon, he has no switch in to Diamond Storm Play Rough. Although if I was Terra Fairy, but if I was Terra Rock, then Diamond Storm 2-hit KOs Empoleon.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why Diancie's so broken. But GG's to Zelda. Unfortunately, he got fucked by Shadow Claw crit. He probably could have gone somewhere with it, but I do think Diancie still would have beat it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
And then the end game would have just played out with, I think, Mega Beedrill instead of, or Mega Beedrill or Reuniclus instead of Dia.
Yeah.
So next up we got Steven versus Voids. Did I watch this game? I might have watched this game. We got Hatterene, which I think is the first time Hatterene came off the bench this season.
Yeah, was that one of Steven's new?
No, Steven had Hatterene since the beginning of the draft. I think he picked it like round 4. But he just opted to use Mega. He opted to use Mega Audino every time instead. Which, I mean, like, fair enough, but his new mon, I think, in this game is Oricorio. Because he had Drapion, and Drapion did nothing, pretty much. Oricorio is actually kind of a broken match Terra, but...
it really is.
Especially because Revelation Dance isn't banned and Terra Blast is. So it has a lot more value just because of that. But, so we got, Hatterene, Rillaboom, Dragonite, Oricorio, Pom-Pom, Greninja, and Infernape versus Voids, Corv, Clodsire, Thundurus, Hoopa, Hexorus, and Tauros Water Terra. What are your thoughts about this matchup?
Well, I look at Haxorus, and first impression looks pretty good. It's got a couple mons I don't like that.
Yeah.
Dragonite's...
I could actually see like a Scale Shot Haxorus 2 for Dragonite.
Yeah, that would be good.
That's like something Rage did for his EDC game where he clicked Scale Shot with Roaring Moon on Dragonite to break multi-scale.
And then I think like a first impression, Scale Shot, Ironhead, Earthquake or something.
He could be Swords Dance Scale Shot, honestly. Or but he definitely should have Jab or Ironhead for one of the fairies. If Steven, well. I don't know if he still has Mega Audino. He might have traded it.
I think it's gone.
So either that, or like I know his Sandy Shocks is gone because I know Coffin has it now, but
yeah. Thundy, the only Thundy resist is Rillaboom, so if that sets up like a nasty plot, that looks pretty good.
If it's running Sludge Wave. I mean, Steven has the Oricorio 2, which can like quiver, and Actually, if I were the Haxorus, I would not be Dragon Dance just because Oricorio would get this speed boost off of it if it was
That's
staying
true.
in for whatever reason.
Does
Like,
Oricorio get like Brave Bird?
no, it'd just be more for like the speed
Ah,
boost.
that would be sick if he was physical dancer to copy Dragon Dance and sweep with like
Right.
Brave Bird.
That'd be interesting. I don't think there's any other like dancing moves that Voids could have. Not that I'm
I
aware
don't think
of.
so.
Um,
The Oricorio can't do much until Claudzar is gone.
yeah, I
But
did notice that. Unless maybe it is physical. What if it's like tear ground? But Revelation Dance is always special, isn't it?
yeah, but it could be maybe it could be like Terra Psychic or Terra Ice and do like decent damage.
Could be.
Even like it doesn't appreciate hurricanes,
I
even if it's
honestly,
Spadef.
Terra Ice doesn't seem bad because the only ice switch in is Tauros, and you can flying move it. The
Yeah.
only
I
thing
could
is
also
that
sing it.
Hoopa is also an issue just because it's
I could
fat.
Yeah, I could see Claudzar being water absorb and not even uh, unaware for the Gren, but it's Protean
Yeah.
with Ice Beam, so I doubt it. Um,
Yeah, well, let's play this out, I
yeah,
guess. We got Hoopa versus Gren. Oh, actually, now that I see this lead Gren, isn't this the game where he's like Choice Band Rock Slide Greninja? Or was that last week? Maybe that was last week.
I think that was last week. I think he's Scarf.
Oh yeah, because I
Is it?
talked about this with Odie. My days are like blending together. I told you I'm tired. U-turn. See, it's physical Gren. Harambe comes in on the Tauros.
Did you know
Terra
today's the
Dragon.
anniversary? Today's the
Uh-oh.
anniversary of Rambe's death.
Is
6
it
years ago
really?
today or something like that. I saw it on Twitter. Yeah.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Dicks out.
Oh, you just said that in the chat. Didn't even notice. That was like so unrelated.
Yeah.
If this thing is Trailblaze, oh,
It was
Oh my
outrage,
God.
big damage.
Draco.
But
Oh,
it's
it's fucking
Draco.
special Dragonite.
That's a huge
Both
bring.
those sets were
Because if not, yeah. Hoopa misses a gunk. That's tough.
unfortunate skill issue.
I don't know why it wouldn't just knock though. If it's
Yeah, I
choice
don't know.
scarf,
I don't know why
I
he
feel like knock
put
would
the
have been
move that
easier.
missed. Hatterene did not switch in. Is that Specs Thundy? No.
Oh, big crit.
Crit. Oh, it lived.
Oh, it lives.
Oh, no.
And it quivers,
Well, GG's to
but it
Voids.
should just.
Next game.
Is this a speed tie? Or no, because
it
after a
should
quiver.
be after
right?
quiver.
After a quiver, yeah.
Okay, thank
You
God.
can plot.
Something.
Nice damage from
This
Thunderwolf.
is-
And he Terrace Fairy. And he picks up the
Oh
kill.
God.
Claude
Wait,
should be able to
Haxorus.
handle this.
Oh,
First impression.
I was like, wait.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Nice prediction there by Steven with
Yeah.
the ice beam.
Bod just doesn't really give a shit sometimes.
Goes
good enough
Corv.
damage.
I don't know. I think that's the wrong play because you're getting damage on Corv, but it tanks it. So
And then you
Wow.
sack Clot anyway.
I wonder if Body Press would have killed from Corv to the
Probably not. I think
probably not.
I think
but
Body Press does like 70 to 80
70
probably.
to 80. Yeah. that
Like
makes sense.
Gren is frail, but it's not that frail. The only thing that Gren should die to is Fire Blast from Chiyu. If not like Ember.
Hacks
from
are
what I remember
switching
the
out. We
calcs.
can get choice
Yep,
banded.
Flood Catering, interesting. Defog the
Bounce back.
Oh, you can't defog screens from Hat. Interest. Oh, because you can't defog your own screens.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting mechanic. And then we got. Was this Mirror Armor Corf? No, it's Pressure.
No.
Huh.
Back into Haxorus. Nice prediction with the D Gleam, and it's gone.
Mirror. I'm surprised that it's not Mirror Armor Corf for like the mystical fires from this thing.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to pressure stall like
What is he?
Wood Hammers
Pressure
or
stall,
something
like,
from Rillaboom or Dragonite.
I think either that or like Pressure's just his default ability and he didn't change it. But I think
Yeah, that too.
he goes, he turns, and I think Infernape just wins. Yep.
Yeah. I think it's Scarf Hoopa,
Sure.
so if this Infernape isn't Scarf, it might.
I'm actually surprised that this is special Infernape. Maybe
I
for
think
the... Oh, he didn't bring Skeledirge.
it was a weird Infernape set. Steven put it in chat after that and was like, damn, I think
Did
it was
he?
like Slack Off.
Oh, okay.
It might have been like Stealth Rock Slack Off, something like that.
Probably. Something to hit Skeledirge, probably Earthquake.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Earthquake would have made sense. Slack off, Flamethrower, U-turn, Earthquake. Stealth
Yeah,
Rock, I
maybe
guess,
some-
could work too, but... Rocks are overrated. GG's to
Yep.
both. I think they both brought some pretty nice things. I like the Terra Dragon Tauros.
I think.
Unfortunately, he got Dracoed. If it was Trailblaze, though, I think the Tauros probably could have just won. After,
Mhm,
like, the two
yeah.
bulk clips, as long as it could kill Hatterene.
Mhm. I think every one of Steven's Mullins got a kill. They all got one kill.
Did they? Yeah, I think so.
Pretty sure.
I remember seeing that in chat, too. Yeah, the
I thought that was
Greninja
pretty
killed
cool.
something. I think Rilla got something, and Wanda got something. Yeah. Interesting. Now we got Odie versus Pistol Pete. This is gonna be interesting. We got Zard Y, Tusk, Lokix, Venusaur, Zoroark, and Terra Slurpuff versus Mega Sceptile, Terra Meloetta, Azumarill, Alolan Ninetales, Golisopod, and Hydreigon. Odie brought a lot of his low tiers.
Yeah, seen
Like he didn't bring like any of his high tiers except for his Hydra.
Yeah.
And I guess his
I know I opened this battle to like the last turn, so I really don't know what happens in the middle round. Which is nice.
I'm interested to see what happens because it looks like to me Snow versus Sun. So.
I mean, I look at Slurpuff and I don't see a switch in. So if that ever gets something, like
yeah, if it gets up a belly
drum off
Odie's
or anything,
fucked. Like Golisopod would be like the one switch in, but emergency exit literally fucks it.
Yep.
Unless it's like first impression Aqua Jet type bullshit, choice band maybe.
Similar with Zoroark. I don't see a Hyper Voice switch in from Zoroark. First impressions from Lokix also look kind of crazy with tinted lens.
Yeah, I think Ninetales can tank it just because of Snow Buff.
Probably.
Maybe Golisopod, I don't know. Yeah, that looks kind of insane though.
I think it looks like it's going to be a real hyper offense.
This doesn't look good for Odie.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be hyper offense.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, I don't see the switch into Belly Drum Puff unless Azu like eats. I meant to click play and I clicked switch sides. Charizard versus Hydra. Get the Mega Drought. Doesn't Hydra get like
Dragon Balls?
Or doesn't it? What? Well, yeah, it gets Stealth Rock, but I thought it got like Power Gem or something.
I think it gets like Rock Slide physical, or I know it gets Head Smash. I think.
Solar Beam. I feel like Pete's.
Ooh, that's tough.
He leads Zard every game, and he clicks the same moves until he dies.
You just break stuff down, and then you don't have to worry about like keeping rocks off the field.
Well, it's just funny that he like leads Zard, and then he either clicks like Stab or like a super effective move, and then he clicks Solar Beam, predicting a switch into something.
Yeah,
but he misses Fire Blast. Thunderbolt does a lot. Fire Blast
hits the next one. Oh, and it lives. Dang. Side shot.
Is he gonna size Mellow? Wait, Mellow is fatter. Fatter? It's faster, isn't it?
Maybe Scarf?
Yeah.
No, I thought maybe Scarf.
Yeah, I don't know why he went Tusk.
Yeah, I should have went to this thing the whole time. Leech Life. Is he Scarf then if he's Leech Life and not Impression?
Low kicks doesn't have a lot of coverage, so in a lot of times, like you might as well just
Band or Scarf.
you might as
yeah.
well just run both Leech and First Impression. You could literally run triple bug with Dark
U-turn.
Move or Axe Kick or whatever, and probably be fine. That's a
Look at
lot.
that damage to Azu.
Choice band.
Choice banded.
I figure he would be choice band, but like it didn't have to be. I don't think. Slurpuff
Nice chip.
switches in.
Slurpuff
Oh,
comes
so this
in.
is how Odie doesn't lose to Slurpuff.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't just click Blizzard right
Wait,
there because
why was it faster?
Venusaur wasn't mega.
Why is Slurpuff faster? What?
Is it Scarf?
Oh.
Maybe it's Zorak. Duh.
Because I didn't think anything was wrong because I knew Slurpuff got Flamethrower. I
Yeah.
forgot Zoroark was in this game. This is why, if you're trying to beat Wacka, use Electric types and Zoroark. Because I don't keep track of Zoroark very well.
Agility Mega Sceptile is crazy. That thing is already the 140 speed. I don't know. What are you doing?
I think he was Agility for Burden Slurpuff or something, but like,
Okay, that makes sense.
why wouldn't it just like flare up? Odie. Protect.
He still got Veil up,
Oh,
and he's protect
that
for
was
the
his-
first
that was-
impression.
I did
That's
that
good.
on my Superior too. I guess that's how you beat low kicks.
Yeah, he can just fire off a Dragon Pulse and get big damage because
Pulse that
Venusaur's
did way
not
too
evolved
much.
yet.
So I think
Wait, no,
sometimes
this isn't even Mega Venusaur.
Yeah, it's not even Mega because it's just Chlorophyll.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
it's gonna get Pop the Berry now, and it can kill with Play Rough. I think Azu's got a kill with a Jet here. Sacks Venu. That dies.
Doesn't everything kind of die to Jet?
Yeah, I don't think First Impression kills. It doesn't.
Not after the knockoff, no.
Damn.
Slurpuff should probably die.
Yep.
Yep. That was a really close game.
Yeah, a lot of offense on both sides.
Yeah, honestly, if he didn't like try, oh, he didn't sack Slurpuff. He just like clicked Play Rough.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think the only big misplay on
It was
this
the
game was
Tusk.
sacking Great Tusk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I can't talk. Anyway, yeah, I don't. Maybe he just thought Meloetta was slow. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it's
maybe.
90 base speed though, and or he was trying to bait Odie into thinking it's Scarf Tusk,
Scarf
but
or
like
something. It was already
he
at 9%.
didn't need to bring it in
Already.
on a 9% Meloetta. Anyway,
Last one,
and our
mine.
last
Ooh.
game is you versus Troy. So,
Yeah, so
what were you thinking about going into this match?
well, I was worried about Sand for sure, with Excadrill and the Dracozolt, but I was also worried about that demon of Amon, Sigilif. So I had some wacky prep for,
Your
for
Azelf is
Sigilif.
your Azelf is a Gen 4 set, isn't it?
So okay, I have skill swap on my Palisand. So if I get stuck in with that, I have skill swap.
Yes.
On Azu, I originally had Psych Up, where I could copy his stat boosts. But then I realized I also do like no damage back, so we just
say
kind of
on
sit there
Azu?
for a while.
Oh, Azelf.
Or on Azel, yeah.
I thought you said on Azu.
was-
I'm like, what Azu?
I was originally Psych Up, but then like we just copy stat changes. He doesn't lose his. So then I was like, I can't really
Yeah,
do that
it's
because we both
not-
are just at like
It's not
plus.
like Heart Swap or
Yeah.
Spectral Thief.
So I'm Encore on Azelf.
Ooh.
So I can Encore that. I'm also Roar on Mega Aggron with Toxic in case I skill swap. And then I could go into Aggron and Toxic it.
Can he make playoffs? Probably not. Imagine not
Probably
having
not.
Reuniclus.
Yeah,
I don't face
that
your
was my-
choice, so I can tell you that my Reuniclus was just gonna be like set up alongside your Sigilif and beat it because Rune is better. So yeah, we got
that was
the
my crazy
Palisand,
set.
Azelf, Gay Duck, Terragoodra, Mega Aggron, and Meow. versus Terra Sigilif, the Evil Mom, Mienshao, Cryo, T-Tar Drill, and Zolt. I feel like he just copy pastes the same teams like every week. Actually, no, I don't think he's used Cryo yet. He uses
Yeah.
the Sandmons every week though.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think your brings are really good. They're kind of obvious though. To be fair, like you
Yeah.
bring your grass, your water, and your fat ground versus this, and
Yeah,
then probably
for
your
sure.
Terra, your Mega, and like your Annoyance.
Yep.
So we got lead T-Tar versus Meow. Do you have low kick?
No, I have play rough. I'm Sash, so I'm just
And you
gonna click
missed.
play rough. I missed as he goes for a rock polish. This makes me think he's
Why were
maybe
you Sash
defense
versus a
policy.
Sand team?
I don't know. I think I wanted one thing to like guarantee live from his other stuff, not his sand stuff. But I switched out there because I figured he's probably weakness policy and play rough is a role if he's offensive but doesn't kill if he's defensive. So I can just go out to Aggron, which tanks anything and just always killing with body press.
I feel like it
Use
would
me
have
and
tanked.
Cho. I almost stayed in with me and Cho there. It was a role to live, not knowing that he was life orb, but I thought he might click knockoff, and I would have killed back with heavy slam. But I switched out into this. It doesn't really matter though.
Shore up in the
all the
sand
damage.
is nice.
Yo.
I think people forget about that mechanic because not.
I forgot about it.
Isn't Palisand the only shore up mon? I think so. I feel like Mudsdale should get it.
That would
or
be
like
Mudsdale would be like
Hippowdon.
14 points.
If Hippowdon got shore up, that would be amazing. Or if I had to face shore up T-Tar before because Stabmons, just because it used to be ground type as Larvitar, and that was obnoxious. But yeah, just go Aggron every time on special
Every
Cryogonal.
time. Yeah.
That's
And he doesn't even spin the hazards away.
That's so good. Oh yeah, it goes
Press.
on defense. Duh.
Yeah, and he goes into this thing, so I'm like, okay, so I'm like, okay, let's go. I can encore him, and then I look, I'm like, encore only has 8 PP, and my moveset is Zen Headbutt, Drain Punch, U-turn. So you just keep setting, and I'm like, and he's leftovers. I can't do anything to this thing. So I'm like, oh no, I can only click encore a couple more times. So I'm like, okay, let me U-turn into Aggron and roar him out, because he's going to be stuck for at least another turn. But now I'm thinking, like, oh, if it comes down to last mon Sigilif, I might lose because I can't roar
he's
him
not
away.
terrestrializing, so, like, he knows.
Exactly. If he terrestrializes, then Zen Headbutt's doing some damage at least. But I switch out into here. This is Choice Scarf Hustle. So I was like, I didn't know he was Scarf at this point. I go into thing and he kills, and at this point I'm like, okay, he's definitely Scarf. I go into Quack. He has to get like a max roll to kill me, so I go for an Aqua Step to get a speed boost. Then I'm like, okay, I can Ice Spinner and get a kill here. And I'm not Moxie. And I was like, oh,
wait, you forgot Moxie. Oh,
I forgot Moxie.
Oh no, it's okay.
But guess what? It don't matter. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's another one. That's another one. He goes out into this thing. Guess what? Guess what? It don't matter.
Why is he not going to Sigilif? Bro.
I don't know. I think he wanted last month Sigilif. If he clicks.
Oh my god. Bro.
If he set up there, he might have won if he started setting up instead of clicking stored power. But yeah. I also 100% won if I was Moxie, so.
I mean, yeah, you should have won regardless because of Moxie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
crazy.
played well with the roar. So that was a good.
Yeah.
If you didn't bring roar, you literally lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless he like somehow didn't have enough stored power PP to kill shit, but you let your Meow die.
Yep.
Well, GG's. Who brought? Did anyone bring heat? Disable's interesting. There's no heat in this game.
I don't think there's a lot of heat. I think the Draco Meteor special Dragonite maybe Iron Defense
Yeah,
Body
it
Press
is
Bang
like,
Zone is a little
I mean,
interesting.
like, Special Dragonite's a thing. It's just like,
Yeah,
at this point, Dragonite is just known to be like Terra Normal, the Pokemon, but
yeah.
I
Max
think Calm
Defense
Mind Stuffon was an interesting
Nardax
bring. Also, Scarf
with
Rose.
Stored Power. Yeah.
Um, choice. I mean, the fact
Yours.
that I was choice banned literally didn't matter. I was also Hyper Beam on Superior, but I didn't get to click it. Scarf Treads is kind of just a thing. AV Reuniclus is kind of standard. There's like nothing that's thumbnail worthy. Reflect. Reflect Hatterene? I don't know. Maybe I don't know, the Infernape didn't get to show off its set either, and I know the Infernape was cool. It's just like
Yeah.
sometimes cool sets don't get to show off what they do. Like the
The Outrage
Diancie.
Tauros was pretty good. I
Oh
like
yeah, the
that.
Tauros was nice. It
Yeah.
just kind of died
The
because
Outrage.
Draco lol.
Yeah.
The Odie Agility protects Sceptile, I think, is probably the heat of the beast.
Maybe, yeah.
Everything else is standard. I forget that Hydra gets Stealth Rock.
Yeah, me too. Gotta get used to that.
Venusaur didn't even get to click a button.
Check the standings real quick. See what's popping there.
I believe the standings, I would show it, but I think my stream kind of won't show it the right way. Maybe it will.
Well, it's
No,
looking
you
pretty.
can't see anything. But I
You're in
do
first.
see the
I know.
Dunsparce and Thundy are still on top.
Yeah, but look who's creeping
Quavels,
up there.
close.
Yeah. All those kills are from the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All of them are for the last 2 weeks.
And I can't stop you.
I'm surprised. We're 5 weeks in, and the kill leader only has 8 kills. Like,
Yeah, and the thing is that I think
crazy.
both of the kill leaders had 8 kills since week 3. Except
Yeah, like
I didn't
Dunsparce
bring
got like the 6
I
out,
didn't
right?
bring Thunders this week, and Rage got a forfeit win. So fuck
Yeah.
you, Rage. You don't get a kill with your stupid Dunsparce. And my Thunders is still better. Haha. Well, thank you for joining me for this.
Yeah, no problem.
I had lots of
Glad to
fun.
join you for one of these ones.
Yeah, I was surprised that it took until now for you to do it with me.
Yeah, schedules suck.
Yay. We love schedules. I just came home from work. I was like, let's record now.
I was like, oh, okay, bet.
Okay, bet. I thought you'd be like, I'm studying.
Nah, I was watching Breaking Bad and playing 2K, so I was like, okay,
Gotcha.
I'll pause.
Well, I had fun. I don't know who I'll have on next week, though. I say that every week, though. Probably maybe Troy. He's like the only one that wants to do it that's left. And then I'll be by myself, probably.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna stop recording. See you guys later.
Peace.